Hey, how you doing? I am Gio. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully, welcome back because we are on episode 3 of The Gentleman. Hopefully, it will be episode 3 of season 1, but I guess we'll wait and see, right? And if these things are judged or produced or decided strictly on entertainment, I'd sign up for a second season immediately. It's great. It's really good. It's so good. It is Guy Ritchie films condensed a little bit, right? It's got all the Guy Ritchie stuff. It's got the storyline. It's got the characters. It's got the dialogue. It's got violence. It's got comedy. At the same time sometimes. Exactly the same time. So we're in episode 3. And episode 2, I guess, was mostly about Eddie trying to sort of the mess made by Freddy. And I guess I would imagine that has been a big part of Eddie's life. Try to cover up or clean up after his big brother, right? And after the whole Tommy Dixon thing, where Tommy Dixon is humiliating Freddy, into doing a chicken dance for 4 million, and he pushes it too far, and Freddy shoots him dead, right? Leaving a witness, young Jethro. So Jethro tries to escape the chase I'm doing. Jethro says, I want to say anything. They say, okay. They sort of arrange things so that Jethro has been framed for it. Right? So they kind of, before that we meet him, Tommy Dixon's brother, the gospel. The gospel is a religious sociopathic nut job who preaches to people while they're being murdered. He believes God's on his side. That's a dangerous man. If you believe God is with you, murdering people, you're a dangerous, dangerous man. And yeah, there's a lot of because this guy is so unhinged. There's a lot of have they got away with it? Have they not? I think the guy believes them to an extent, but not really, or he's just kind of go along with the fact that he does believe him. But they've sort of arranged it so that young Jethro, is taking the blame for it. Young Jethro in an argument with Tommy. Jethro killed him and escaped to wherever, right? And then they give Jethro a couple of million and send him on a boat to Australia. But Jethro's never getting to Australia. There's also somebody in a boat waiting for him. Unknown to Eddie, by the way. Eddie thinks that he's doing this in good faith and sending Jethro to Australia. That's what, right? We meet Susie Glass's dad, Bobby Glass, played by the amazing Ray Winston, right? And again, perfect casting, right? An old school British gangster. Immediately, you go Ray Winston. And Eddie sort of wants a deal with Bobby. Eddie wants out of the marijuana business. He says, at the end of the year, I want you gone from my land, but I'll make you more money than you've ever, I'll make you a lot of money, right? More money than you got earned from the business, right? And I'm guessing this has got to deal with the Stanley Johnson character, the Gustav Fring meth dealer guy who wants to buy the house, the land, for double its value for some reason, right? So I'm guessing they're either going to use him and sell it to him, or they're going to rip him off. It's going to involve him somehow anyway. So that's where we're at, right, I think. And then at the very fucking end, right, I've got no idea why he would do this. At the very end, Eddie takes Freddy to see the weed farm. Why would you? Why would you show him that? It blows my mind. Unless he's got a reason for it. But I can't see what it would be. That you want this discreet little thing. I mean, his dad never told him about it, right? His dad never told him about the fucking thing. So I don't see why Eddie told him about it. But here we are. Always the end. The end was showing Eddie, showing Freddy. That gets fucking confusing, didn't it? Edwina showing Fredward the farm, right? So for that, and now we're on episode 3. Episode 3 is called Where's My Weed At? Oh God. Oh no. Okay, here we go.
The cultivation process of a marijuana plant takes a minimum of 3 months, depending on the strain.
A lot of people these days try to speed it up artificially. Allegedly.
Once it's dried and ship it out to our distributors. But first, we need to perform a ceremonial sampling of the product. This is to ensure optimum customer satisfaction.
Of course.
Better
Of
get
course it is.
rolling then.
Better get going. I'm not even funny, but I would not let a guy like Jimmy deliver like kilos of weed in a white van. I wouldn't let him do it. Like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Look
Can
at
I
him.
get an egg and bacon pancake stack, please? Some cheesy rings. And can I get a banana milkshake with that, please?
Coming right up.
Ah, so sorry. Can I get some of that special sauce to go with it, please?
The special sauce is on the table. You just help yourself.
No, I'm not gonna lie, it does look good. It does look good.
Can't have cheesy rings without special sauce.
Thanks.
Cheesy rings? What the fuck are cheesy rings? I'm not sure if that sounds good or disgusting. Cheesy rings? Cheesy rings, yes or no? Let me know.
They're forgetting the secret ingredient. For the longest time I thought it was lemon juice, but now I'm not so sure.
I was always working on the assumption that it was horseradish.
Horseradish? Interesting.
Interesting.
Don't tell me you're about to put that on your egg and bacon pancake stack.
I know it sounds so wrong, but I promise you, it tastes so right.
I thought it was the only one.
My man's been played, didn't he? My man's been fucking played. He's been... Ah,
I'm Gabrielle, by the way.
Gabrielle.
Jimmy.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
I
It was
will
an
be a
accident.
thief this evening.
Let me get you another drink.
Oh, no, don't worry about that.
No,
Don't worry about it.
honestly, I want to, please. It's the least I could do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. You're like two little peas in a pod. Look, Jimmy can't quite believe this happening. He can't quite believe his luck. Things are turning around for Jimmy. This could be it. Things are starting to come together. Go, Jimmy.
This way, you can get hold of me. I mean, if you ever want to spill anyone's milkshake again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jimmy. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, was it? I bet it is. I bet it is. Jimmy, you lost something, Jimmy. Is Jimmy notice the big gulp for the fucking van whiz? You dickhead. Look at him. Oh, don't worry about the keys, Jimmy. Don't worry about the keys, because you ain't got a fucking van.
Jimmy is not answering his phone. So we're currently in the midst of exploring a number of different scenarios.
Well, I'm afraid I couldn't find him either. Neither could any of my staff. And despite the fact that they've been spending an inordinate amount of time together, neither could Freddie.
Our investigation's already moved away from your estate.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then why am I here?
Well, as you might imagine, the
Is
customer who's
Freddie
expecting the
involved
shipment
in this?
was somewhat disappointed.
Where's my weed at?
Presumably you explained there was some unforeseen delay then.
We've been doing business with Tony Blair for a number of years, but he's not exactly nuanced.
Where's my weed at?
Unforeseen delay.
Hold on. Tony Blair.
Tony Blair.
He's the cost of an Albanian. Tony Blair was like a saviour to those guys back in the day. It's a very popular name. He's a bit of a mug,
Yeah,
but he's good for money.
but where's my weed at?
Can't you just give him his money back?
You never give back money once it's been handed over.
And the reason for that being?
It's just something you don't do.
So because his product's been delayed, you've promised to steal a car for him.
Not just any car. This is a very particular vehicle. Lamborghini Huracan.
Fuck me.
Green. I know where it's gonna be. I know when it's gonna be there. All I need is a bit of help with collection and delivery.
And you agreed to that. Why?
I don't expect you to appreciate the nuances of the symbiotic ecosystem that allows our business to flourish.
Right,
But yes, I did.
what's it got to do with him?
So presumably this is an issue you and your team will sort.
Yeah. What's
My
this
team
got to
are
do with
currently
Freddy?
focusing their attentions on
Eddie.
problem A, figuring out what's happened to the van full of weed. That leaves problem B, the stealing of the car, which is, admittedly, less pressing and, frankly, beneath me.
Nonetheless, still needs tackling with a degree of finesse.
The place is run by a lady called Mercy. She's made a name for herself in the world of high-end, super-modified luxury vehicles. Some of it legal, some of it not.
Cars.
No, none of this is going to work for me. When we spoke, Gary, I told you I wanted something fast, something powerful, but also smooth and lightweight like Siberian tiger. Anatoly Gavenchi Romanov, this is my wife, Anastasia.
What about the Lamborghini?
That car is not for sale, unfortunately.
It's not for sale.
Oh.
Why?
You don't play tickle fuck with me, lady, okay? You give me keys. I drive car. I am serious man.
That car is owned by someone else. The McLaren is a serious car. You should drive it. You'd like it. Trust me.
What's with the voice? Keep it up and I'll kill you. It's fine. The little leopard lady, she loved me. Your wife needs to drive the fucking car.
Freddy's doing okay. Freddy's doing well.
Oh, no, my friend. I am modern, man.
I drive.
She drive.
She drive.
Bingo. Jesus fucking...
Somebody's finger.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Well, I thought you'd like to start drawing up the contract.
The Russian doll is not insured. She's driving like she's done 3 grams of chop. And your clients
She probably
haven't
has.
given a price yet.
My apologies.
She probably has.
You're right, Jimmy.
That's a surprisingly difficult question to answer right now, to be honest.
How you doing?
I'm just proper sorry about the current situation.
Well, if you're sorry, that's all right then. Where the fuck is my weed?
It's probably best if I start from the beginning. So I was driving down the road, but then I got the munchies in it. So I pulled over to get some provisions at my usual spot, Patty's. And then it happened.
What happened, Jimmy?
And to be honest, my life's not been the same since. It was like a whatchamacallit, one of those epiphany things. A van full of headbangers, pocket full of shrooms. Let's have a smoke and a toke. We break bread, feel the love. And then I find myself in the dance. Music's thumping, heart's pumping, energy's jumping. But I can't shake the vision of the angel out of my nut. I'm telling you,
The thief,
she's
Jimmy.
in the picture for a reason. So I have a cup of tea to pull myself together. And that's when the shrooms kick in. After that, it felt like I fell off a cliff, innit? And to be honest, it's all a bit of a haze, like a purple haze.
Tell me about the girl.
Gabrielle,
Gabrielle.
she's like a dream come true.
Was she, Jimmy? A dream come true.
We had this weird connection. She was a bit indescribable, to be honest.
And the keys to the van were on the table when you sat down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure it was.
And they weren't there afterwards.
No.
Wait, you don't think?
Yeah.
Nah, she wouldn't do that to me. We were proper vibing.
Yeah.
How
Connection.
the hell are we going to find her?
Find her?
Well, at least he had a good night, though, right? Started off shit, ended well.
Were you expecting him to be inside?
Not exactly, no.
Fuck.
Okay. Okay, well then I think I'm gonna stick around for a little bit, just in case there's any problems.
No, Freddie, you go straight home.
Yeah, Freddie. Mate, you're unneeded. Freddie. Fredward.
So just so I've got this clear in my mind, in order to stop ourselves being associated with criminals,
We are going to become
Criminals.
criminals.
Brilliant.
We're not criminals, Freddy.
That was so perfectly done. Coming upon him, he's got a mask on. We're not criminals. That was brilliant.
Hello. I tell you anything you want to know, but please don't hurt me again.
Ah, fucking hell.
No more fingers, please. Please, you must get me out of here. For
fuck's sake.
Please.
No.
Please don't leave me here.
Fucking leave him. Are you joking?
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, for
I owe
fuck's
you
sake.
my life.
It's fine, just shut up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, what?
Edward, you need to get the fuck out of there now, okay? Abort. The eagle has landed, the fox is in the hen house.
I told you to go fucking home!
Come on, you vintage cunt!
Man, you saved my life. Look what you did to me, Vish.
Jesus.
I used to play the piano.
Oh, okay. It's
I'm
not
fucked
self.
up. I'm incomplete. Incomplete.
What did you do to her?
You don't know?
No. Of course I bloody don't.
What the fuck have you done?
Stole a car.
You must take back. No. You must take back. No.
Take what back?
Open up the trunk, I show you.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Turns out Tony Blair wasn't exactly honest about why he wanted that car.
How so?
150 kilos of super premium uncut cocaine in the whole car.
Must be worth $3 million at least.
Yeah.
3.5, apparently.
So he's saying Tony Blair knew about the gear.
He knew the fucking car was full of coke, and he knew what would happen. You should walk away, man. That's what I'm gonna do. Chop people, bad people, nasty people.
Not anymore, it's not.
That's why we don't get involved in the chop game.
Yeah.
Let me give you a hand.
Freddy.
Oh, hello. Freddy can't come to the phone right now. You want to know why? Because he's preparing for his punishment.
Oh, God.
Bring me the cocaine.
This was the lady who was nothing really to worry about. It was a used car operation.
You better have my rice.
Now you have your product. You can let him go.
You stole from me.
Yeah. Well, no, really. Try
There
to.
have to be consequences.
Try to steal from you.
They didn't know what they were stealing.
And you are?
I'm Susie Glass.
I mean, someone's got to pay.
We understand.
Yeah.
That's why we brought a peace offering.
Oh. Tony Blair. Tony Blair.
As you can tell, we've been misled. Now you put him in the chair instead of my brother.
I believe in biblical punishment.
Biblical.
Eddie, for the love of fuck, get
Oh!
Ah, Jesus Christ!
Eye for an eye. It's not enough for justice to be done.
Justice must be seen to be done.
Justice needs to be seen to be done.
Yes.
As a warning for those who might suffer the temptations in the future.
Yeah.
If that's directed at me, I promise you I'm not going to be tempted in the future.
Fuck you.
Oh.
You cock-sucking bitch!
Oh. Biblical.
Thank
Wow.
you
What
for
a
your
look.
attention.
What a look.
It's a job like any other. Sometimes you have your good days, and you have your not so good ones.
Yeah, sometimes you win. Sometimes you watch someone get hacked to death with a machete.
Or sometimes you actually got to death
The
yourself.
important thing
Marine.
is that you showed the right attitude.
What does that prove, Susie?
It proves you've got the stomach for it. Which is more than can be said for your brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor Fredward.
He's agreed to meet her for dinner tomorrow night. He's either Rudolph Valentino or a few fries short of a Happy Meal. Shall we light this up?
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, always episode 3. Episode 3, and always called Where's My Weed At? And again, we get introduced to some different characters, right? You get Jimmy, who, you wouldn't trust to walk your dogs, somehow doing £1 million weed deliveries in a little white van while he's stoned. He gets chatted up by a girl in a restaurant in, she robs him. All the way through, it's obvious to everyone that she's robbed him. But at the end, she phones him up because she wants to rob him again. And Jimmy's like, mate, Jimmy's thinking, the stars are aligning, everything's going well, and Jimmy's luck's finally turning. This is the one. Well, I hope so. Maybe the other person was right at the end. Maybe she does like Jimmy, because Jimmy's one of these harmless type of characters. But the thing is, who was the guy at the end? Burning the van. Who was that with the hat on in the shadows? Interesting. Is that somebody yet to be revealed? Or is this got to be the Stanley Johnson character trying to disrupt? What do you think? And we meet an Albanian called Tony Blair, of course, who wants them to steal a car, a specific car, because he's got a buyer to buy this car and he can't do it. So he wants them to steal his car. The car is filled with cocaine. It belongs to a, Griselda of London type character. Yeah, all's well that ends well, kinda, right? Freddy gets caught and they've kind of got to give the money back and all that good stuff, right? It was good, clean fun, right? All's well that ends well. Tony Blair loses his head. Everybody else keeps their fingers. Bobby Glass wanted Eddie to do the job, right? I guess he wants to see how capable he is. Eddie has got a thing, right? Calm under pressure, calm under extreme pressure. You notice when Tony Blair was getting his head chopped off, Eddie didn't look away. Neither did Susie, right? But that's good. It's very it's very well put together, right? Like they're introducing new characters and new situations, but everything's still a part of the bigger story. Like it's no losing track of what it is. In the Jimmy story sort of reminds me. Remember, this is just stories. None of this happened. It's just a story. So one time, years ago, I knew a guy who used to import and distribute. So we live in the north. And there was a guy coming up from Glasgow to drop off. Right, this guy was driving from Glasgow with, I guess it would be a couple of kilos of white. So it's like a Friday night or Saturday night, and this guy who I know, I've got no idea why he did what he did, because he was such a nervous character. See, if you were in a car with him and you drove past a police car, he would jump down the seat and cover his face, right? And I'd be going, "What the fuck are you doing?" You try to cover his face, like hide it, and like the police coming towards you, right? And you're like, "Fucking." I've got no idea what I'm on in jail at this minute. No idea. Just stories though. So this guy was coming from Glasgow with a package in, my friend used to keep me updated. The package is en route. An hour later he'd phone you. It's 3 hours away. And then a year later, it's 2 hours away. And I'm like, mate, just phone me if it's fucking here. Like, I don't need updates. Just, I don't care. It's not my thing, that's just your thing. Just tell me when it's here. And so that's one time, he's coming up. And he phones me and he's like, oh, the guy's disappeared. I'm like, right, the guy's disappeared, okay. And he's like, they can't get hold of him. His boss can't get hold of him. He can't get hold of him. Nobody knows where he is. This guy has disappeared, right? And then, like an hour later, he's phoning me. He's like, right, the shit's hit the fan. Get rid of your phone. Get rid of your SIM cards. And I'm going like, mate, get rid of my phone. This has got nothing to do with me. Apart from like at the very, very end. I'm not a part of your fucking conspiracy thing. This has nothing to do with me. Nobody knows who I am. Get rid of your phone, you fucking donut. Anyway, they're panicking like fuck. They are like changing numbers and everybody's panicking. And apparently this guy, he'd on the way up the road, he stopped and went to McDonald's for something to eat. And after he had something to eat, he went to the toilet at McDonald's and he fell asleep for a couple of hours in McDonald's toilet. And everyone was panicking looking for this motherfucker. And he was sleeping in McDonald's toilets. Like, get rid of your phone. Oh man. But anyway, that's, different life. Just a story. So, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, interacting. Thank you to the guys in the Patreon. I appreciate you. Links in the description below if you want to support the channel. It's $1 a month. And that was episode 3, and I will see you on the next one.